Hi everyone, so welcome back to my channel. If you are new, I would love it if you would subscribe if you have not already done so, and if you already have, welcome back to my channel. I think I already said that. So today I'm going to be doing my 13-week update. We are already at 3 months and I am in my last week of my first trimester, and that is mind-blowing. Honestly, like, where did the time go? I only have 6 months left. That's it. 6 months until this baby comes, and that is just nuts to me. I was actually talking to my husband and I was telling him, could you imagine our life before this moment? Like, I know the baby hasn't been born yet, but you know, like, before this moment, it's like I don't imagine my life before being pregnant. It's like you don't imagine your life before each of your children. Enough with the chit chatter. Let's get into what this video is really about. And I'm going to do this exactly the same as I did my 9-week update. Symptoms: I still do get headaches. I don't get them as often. The other 2 days, so it was one day and then it was the day after, I had like this pain on the side of my head right here. I think it was a migraine. Before, I used to take a lot of medicine. I would take Tylenol and I would take ibuprofen for like when I would cramp and stuff. But after I had my first child, I've had like really steered away from medicine. Did take one Tylenol because I just could not take it, and I was like, I need to relieve this pain. My nausea has gotten worse. I did get some nausea medicine for it. They're basically like these little tiny pills that you can dissolve in your mouth. I've become even more picky on what I eat. I'm living off of carbs, and I'm really into sweets as well. I mentioned that in my gender prediction video. My appetite is just not there. I eat because I have to, because I'll get sick if I don't, basically, is what I'm trying to say here. So I eat like the most randomest things ever. Some days I'm like, okay, you know, whatever. And then other days I get really frustrated, because before I just loved food so much, and I feel like I complain about this all the time. I also want to add that I know that other women get it so much worse than me. I'm not trying to say that this is like the worst thing ever. It's just kind of hard for me to cope with it. I've never been that type of person where I'm like, oh well, I don't want to eat that. I've never been super duper picky with food, so it's been kind of hard to adjust myself from loving a whole bunch of food to just not even wanting to eat it. Just gotta deal with it. I'm almost out of the first trimester, so I'm hoping once the first trimester is over, this will go away. And if it doesn't, well, I'm obviously gonna have to deal with it. But we shall see what happens in the coming weeks. I think I mentioned that I've also been getting heartburn. The cramping and everything that I felt before, I don't feel that anymore. The only thing I do feel is kind of like tightening. Don't have a bump yet. I usually don't show until like 5 months. I want to know how many weeks you start showing at, because I always take forever to grow my bumps. No bleeding or anything like that. So I'm pretty sure it's normal. I did mention it to the doctor and she didn't seem concerned about it at all whatsoever. I also do feel like my energy is coming back. I do still get very tired. The past days I've been doing more things than I normally do. And the last symptom that I've been feeling, I've been having weird dreams every night for the past 4 or 5 nights. I don't even mind, you know, because they're just weird. They're not scary. With my first child, towards the end of my pregnancy, I'd get nightmares and I would be so scared to even go to sleep every single time. I know it's pregnancy related. I hadn't really been dreaming before this, so I know it has to do with pregnancy. So the last things that I want to talk about is that I did have my appointment on Friday. I'm filming this on Tuesday. Is today even Tuesday? I think today is Tuesday. Pretty sure today's Tuesday, but I had it on Friday and I went. I did get the genetics testing done along with the gender test. Waiting on the results of everything. None of those things really run in our family, but it's still really good information to know. I did have the glucose drink and it was surprisingly not as sweet as I remembered it. This one was a fruit punch. So before I had the orange ones, and those were super sweet, but this one just didn't seem all that sweet to me. I don't know if it's just my taste buds that are out of whack. My blood pressure was just like slightly elevated. It wasn't that bad. I also did wind up losing some weight, and I'm pretty sure it has to do with the fact of how I've been eating. I feel like I've been eating a lot of carbs that normally I wouldn't eat, so it's making me feel a certain way. It's really weird because at the doctor, from the last time that I went to now, it says that I lost 5 pounds. But at home, I've been kind of keeping track, and I've only lost 3 at home. So I don't know if it's the scale difference or what exactly. I did search up how much you're supposed to kind of gain during your pregnancy depending on your weight. So my BMI is basically at a 30. Well, the last time I calculated it, for that you only have to gain 11 to 20 pounds the whole pregnancy. With Benaya, I think I gained like 12 or 15. I cannot remember for the life of me. But I only gained that much, and it was literally all baby weight. I completely lost it all. So I'm not really worried about it right now. I'm pretty sure later on I'll gain some weight. The doctor didn't really say anything about it either. So I feel like I'm in the clear for that. That is it for my pregnancy update, bump update, whatever you want to call it. So right now I'm just waiting on the results for the genetics testing and the gender test, and I don't know when I'll have the gender uploaded. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I don't know, leave me a comment down below. I like responding to your comments, even though I talk to some of you guys off of YouTube. Regardless, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for my next video. Bye guys.